It is easy to see all the problems that exist within the city and quickly become discouraged. From homelessness to unwed mothers to the economic poverty that seems to plague us all, it's enough to overwhelm anyone. But when individuals come together within the local church and the local church works hand in glove with local ministries, problems can turn to solutions. Take, for example, the Wenholz House for Women. Since 2005, Wenholz has served as a place of refuge and a community of renewed hope for women who were quietly being crushed by life and the circumstances they found themselves in.
We get women from treatment centers. We also get women straight off the street. We get prostitutes, we get homeless women. Anybody that we feel that God sends us needs to be here.
Joanne Height, who has worked as the director of Wenholz House since its inception, not only brings a stabilizing presence, but it's her own story that most, if not all, the women of Wenholz can relate.
I lived on the streets for about 4 months. It was a very difficult, painful time of my life. I became a Christian. I was about 3 years sober, working at HEB, and somebody approached me about running this house. Once we talked, I knew immediately that this is where I was supposed to be.
Since the day Wenholz opened their doors, the mission has remained the same. Take in and care for hurting women, all unique, all with different stories, all suffering through difficult pain.
My life before Christ was sad and broken. I was in the streets for a long time, doing the devil's work.
Before it was on a self-destruction course, I was headed nowhere. I was following my own will. Self-destruction was where I was headed.
I was very unhappy. I was a very angry person. I was trying to get in with God, but it wasn't working for me because I had other things that were going on in my life.
But while each has a unique past, what they all have in common is God's using Wenholz House to bring each woman to Himself.
Before I came here, I would pray to God every night not to let me wake up. And today, I thank Him for not answering those prayers. Because, I was praying, please don't let me wake up. And now it's a total change in my life. And without Him today, I wouldn't be here. I know I wouldn't be. Because He's the one that put me here today.
And now, God's restoring me. He's restoring my family, my relationships. He's given back and then some.
I didn't know Paula at first, but now God is showing me the true Paula. God has touched me and helped me to grow in this house. This house means the world to me. I can't wait to see God's finished work in me, to see what I'm going to be.
I feel like our mission is to plant seeds and let God do the watering. So as many women that come into this house that can hear the name Christ or feel the love of Christ, even if they go back out again, I feel like they'll be back. And we've planted that seed. And that's what's the most important thing for me today.